It's Monday. We're ready for our VIX forecast. What are you seeing this week?
Yes. Yeah, we're still in a green light, but we definitely have a different curve after that ridiculous rally. But what's interesting, and people were asking me about this, they're like, Mark, the market's up 90 points. Why isn't VIX dropping? And the answer is that vol was actually up on Friday. All right. Now, the mechanism of the VIX is as such that as the market rallies, it naturally goes down. So when we have the VIX up 90 points and it's only dropping 29 tenths of a percent, you're asking yourself, well, what's going on? And then you do a dive into strike by strike volatility, and you see that implied volatility is actually up. So what we saw on Friday was traders selling stocks, buying calls, or traders buying puts against their long positions, using that rally as an opportunity to reset up hedges. So we are still in a green light. We could squeeze for another day or two. But when you look at all the volume that's going up in November options, this is the month that they are prepped for. All the upside activity, all the trading that's been going on is set up in November. This is going to be the next, I think 20 days are going to set the market for the rest of the year and maybe for the entire year going forward. So just pay attention.
I mean, Mark, this is a huge week. We have Apple reporting this week. We have tech reporting this week, the leaders of the market. And ahead of that, you caught some juicy flow in VIX. So what'd you get?
Yeah, we saw some bullish activity in VIX, and we continue to see bullish activity in VIX. We saw buyers of the Jan 2023 70 calls. They bought 100,000 of them straight up. And if you look around, that's where what we keep seeing is buyers of the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. These are bond funds buying these, not equity funds. So you know they're smart, hedging off risk. And what they're telling us is that there is a potential for a yield spread blowout. And what does that mean? That means we could see, we've seen treasuries sell off. At some point, there's going to be a rush back into treasuries, and you're going to see a lot of selling in corporates and in mortgage backs and in asset backs. And we could see a complete spread blowout. And that's where the market, I think, falls apart. Folks, the final leg of this sell-off, and we're probably in the seventh inning. All right. The final leg of this sell-off is not going to take place with names like DraftKings that are already down 80%, or DocuSign, or in ARK funds. The money's been lost there already. It's going to be in the areas of safety. Apple, your Google, Amazon, Procter & Gamble, all the safety stocks. That is the final piece of the pain trade. That is the final piece of the pain trade. That is when that comes. When those bottom out, and the S&P is probably down around 3,300 or 3,200, that is when you want to go in and buy with both hands. We're not there yet. But we're in the seventh inning. It's starting to form.
Wow, that's a bold call, Mark. That's a bold call. And like
I'm a
you
bold
said,
man.
you are a bold man. You're a bold man in a washed beige.
Yes.
But Mark,
Pink
real quick
says bold. Yes.
before we shift into hyperdrive, look, we have our volatility forecast. Check, thank you. You have the VIX money flow. It's great to know that we're going to have a lot of activity. This is going to be a very deciding week for the rest of the market. But how do we use those indicators to posture our trades this week?
Well, I think the key is you want to be trading, not investing still. All right. When the VIX is in a green light, that is not the time to be investing. That is the time to trade. This is a great trader's market. We've been crushing it in Profit Revolution by taking quick profits, not getting married to positions. And that is what you have to do. And that is the way this market is set up. This is a trader's market. If you're trading, you're doing well. If you are investing, you're just going to continue to find pain. You're going to continue to find pain. So, like I said, you want to see Apple bottom out. When Apple bottoms out, when Apple bottom puts on its jeans, that is when it's time to jump in and go in with 2 feet. I will let everyone know when I'm doing it. But I'm not there yet. We're about, like I said, I think we're in the 7th inning, maybe the bottom of the 6th. We're about to sing the 7th inning stretch, folks. That's kind of where we
Yeah, the
are.
7th inning
All right.
stretch.
Now we're not going to buy the end of the game, but I think I can get us down to the top of the 9th. All right. So
No, but
be
Mark,
ready.
I liked how
Yeah.
you said we're going to jump with 2 feet in when apple bottoms. So we're going to jump with 2 feet in, boots with the fur.
Yes.
All right,
Absolutely.
Mark, thanks so much. Glad you guys are obviously crushing in Profit Revolution. Trading, this is a trader's market. You need to make sure to be trading to crush the market and not get crushed by it.